Hello, magical ones. It's Anahata. How are you today? Thanks for joining me for another Microdose, your magic, small little dose of information, which over time will add up to your Bliss Biz, working from where you want, when you want, for whom you want, for those that love it. Now, today, I want to talk to you about something that truly is a showstopper for a lot of entrepreneurs, and that is answering the question, how do I keep my momentum going? How do I keep motivated and engaged? And so I want to share with you Flow by Csikszentmihalyi. If you want to Google that, I believe it's on Amazon, of course, other bookstores. Hey Sharon, how are you? Glad you're here. Today I'm talking about how to answer the question, how do I remain motivated? How do I keep going? Because guys, with the 3-tiered approach to your Bliss Biz, it involves your psychology, your mindset, right? And this is also what you need to deliver your students, those you teach and provide for. It involves strategy and it involves tactics, right? But the tactical part, which is getting things done, is where there's a lot of stickiness. People, start out motivated and then it dwindles, and it's like, why am I feeling that way? And so I wanted to shed some light on that in the next few minutes, short and sweet. It all comes down to what's called flow, and author Csikszentmihalyi coined the term. He's a psychologist, author, doctor, and really he did a lot of research around motivation, and this all ties into Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I'm not going to get too heady on you, but the gist of it is, when you are in fight, flight, and frozen mode, stress-based response, where you're trying to fight for your own survival, you're very motivated, right? You're motivated. You've got a big why. And so that's the first clue to keeping motivated, is ask yourself why and keep that focus. And so what I do is I write down my why and I put it in my purse, or I'll put it somewhere where I'm going to find it. And randomly I'll be like, what's this? And it's my why. And so guys, if you're feeling a lack of motivation, it could be because you haven't defined your why in a way that's meaningful, that's going to keep you going. Now, we absolutely need little nuggets of rewards along the way, and this is where flow comes into play. This is neurochemistry. This is getting the dopamine hits of reward going for you. And this is why my fractal information system that I teach you is so important, and that is to zoom in, to zoom out, right? We've got to we see the big picture, but then we've got to digest it and zoom out into little teeny nuggets, as I'm sharing with you today. It's not some long drawn out seminar. It's very quick, pointed information that you can digest. So far we've said to remain motivated, make sure you understand what your why is and keep that in focus. And the second and last thing I want to tell you is strive for flow. And again, Csikszentmihalyi has done a lot of groundbreaking research, and others, Stephen Kotler, on the art of motivation, and they found that to stay engaged, which is where you want to be, because obviously we're not going to die, we're not in that type of motivation. Maybe some of you are feeling insecure about where you're at, and that is a big motivator. But when you get into the middle tier of just psychology, how do you motivate yourself? Well, it's because it's a combination of being engaged and winning. Okay, so flow, a state of flow, is where your skill level matches your ability to do it. Your challenge matches your skill set, just barely beyond where you think you can go. That's where you want to, that's the sweet spot, that's the flow spot. And so to do this, you need to make the ordinary, the mundane, the things that you're putting off, a challenge. And I like to use the Pomodoro method, which is setting a timer for 25 minutes and saying, how can I be the best at this task, even if it's something that you really aren't looking forward to doing, in 25 minutes or less. And when that alarm goes off, you're done, right? So building games of engagement and up-leveling your skill set is really critical to maintain states of flow. So that's really it. make sure you define your why, but also give yourself trails and nuggets of reward in the form of being engaged in what you're doing by matching your skill set with what you're doing in a way that keeps you engaged. So you're winning, you're capable, you're able to do it, but it's almost too hard for you. I think they say the sweet spot is about 4%. So if you can challenge yourself about 4% farther than you think you can go or do or be, then you'll be in that zone where you'll feel like you're winning because you're capable, but it is a challenge. And that is the key to motivation, is that sweet spot between those two, what you can do and where you're going, and keeping engaged in that process any way you can. This works for both boredom, things that you're not interested in, and for things that you're not qualified to do yet, right? Don't overwhelm yourself. If there's something that you have to do and you know that you can't do it, you don't have the skill set, what's going to happen? You're going to put it off. 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 And so this is the other reason why you need to surround yourself with people who know how to do it, to demystify what it is so that they can walk you through it in a way where you are going to remain engaged and winning. And so to that end, I do invite you all to apply for my Develop and Deploy Your Magic, where I'm actually going to take you through the 4 types of programs that you can have, the microdose, mini dose, megadose, and memberships. And step by step, over 6 months, we're going to do that together. We're actually going to do all of it together, from the mindset to the strategy to the tactics and beyond, so that we can make sure that we are winning and able and capable and accountable and in the flow. So I will put the link to the application. Many of you are downloading the application, and not as many are actually pressing send. And that all comes down to this momentum factor. Are you going to move forward or not? If not, go ahead and go work for someone else. You can't just vision yourself into the lifestyle that you wish. You have to take action. You have to do what you say you're going to do. And momentum is required, and motivation is key. And again, when you're in a group setting, it builds accountability, a skill set, and in a way where you are engaged and you're winning, and you're able to up-level your skill set together, and suddenly you have this bliss biz. And I want that for you. So please, if you've downloaded the application and just haven't sent it in, what are you waiting for? Have you decided that you want to work for someone else the rest of your life, or that you're satisfied with where you're at right now? Then that is totally okay. If you are hungry though for more, and you want to develop a 6-figure into beyond into 7-figure business, doing what you love, working where you want, when you want, for whom you want, for people who love it, send in that application. I hope this little magical moment, this microdosed answers, has been helpful for you today in terms of motivation. God bless you on your path. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now.